Dear Rosalind Jocelyn, what would you say about my situation right now? Dear Kelly, thank you for joining with us. We want you to see, not just we want you, when we say we, we're talking about everybody in the 5D that's involved with your human experience right now. Because you have a team in the 5D that is cooperating with your Holy Spirit to arrange situations that lead you in certain directions so that your consciousness can expand. Sometimes consciousness expansion requires conflict, because the conflict makes you hurt in a way that your ego isn't willing to, can we say ego? That your soul chooses not to align with the ego anymore because it hurts too much. Your soul chooses to give up the ego's way of seeing things and choose another way because it's just not working. In A Course in Miracles, it says it's a mad world because it's insane. Because what's the definition of insanity? You try to do the same thing again and again and again, even though you get bad results. You know, that's insanity. You gotta stop the efforts that are taking you in the wrong direction, that are not finding solutions. And when it comes to expanding your consciousness, the solution that works is to not identify with the body. And that's hard. It's difficult to teach a human to not identify with their body. So you've got to go through some blocks on your path of identifying with your body. And you've come to the point, Kelly, where you are working through a lot of your bad habits. But that's not the end game to fix your bad habits. To expand your consciousness, the end game is to realize it's all an illusion. You have to realize it's all an illusion. You have to put your faith in the light, and you've got to realize that your ego is going to grip your definition of reality when you wake up. So you want to drag out your sleeping consciousness as far as you can, where you can live lucidly. So you got to wake up and go, okay, I was just in a consciousness state of the astral realm. When you're maybe you didn't get much sleep, maybe you got poor sleep, okay? But the sleep is going to be the closest time that you have access to the astral realm, and you want to access the astral realm while you're awake. So getting rid of the bad habits is step one, because they're holding on to density. When you've done the steps necessary to release those bad habits, then you're ready for phase 2, which is to rely on the light to guide you and to comfort you throughout the day. Okay, and you're in this transition between phase 1 and phase 2, Kel, where you don't have those habits to lean on anymore, but things don't really feel like they've changed very much. And so now you're going to be invited to start stepping into solutions of the light during the day, which is why we want you to channel all day long, not just when you're recording. Okay, we want you to channel without the formality of it. We want you to ask on the light, call on the light, and listen to the light before things get rough. That's the easiest way, before things get rough. But even if you don't have that morning routine down yet, where you call on the light and you imbue yourself with the light so that you walk through the light all day, if you're not there yet, you'll get there. You will. But if you're not there yet, then, make some anchors throughout your day to remember the light. And that's the best you can do. It's not going to be the best possible solution for change, but it's a start, because you need to start remembering the light all the time. You got to remember the light all the time. And your day does have certain patterns to it, where the morning, the afternoon, the evening, and the night have certain themes. So remembering the light during each of those times, such as how the Muslims pray, it's a good solution because it helps you question your ego's interpretation of things throughout the day, throughout each of those patterns, those segments of patterns that you have running through your life. Break it up. It's like a way of shaking loose the habitual responses that you have to those problems by just praying. Pray at your meals. Bless people. Make a habit out of praying. Make a habit out of trying to remember the light. Find ways to anchor it. Set alarms on your phone. Do it. You haven't done it, Cal. You're not doing it. There are things that we've said in these videos that you're not doing. Do it. Okay? You're going to see change. You are. It's been a lot. Getting over those habits is a lot. You want some acknowledgement. You want acknowledgement for how much you've done. And you're not getting any. But you know we're the only people you can trust, and we're the only guides that you have. So what choice do you have? Okay? We told you we don't want you to feel like you're done yet, or you'll slow down, and you're really close. Okay, you're really close to feeling phase 2 set in. Which is going to be like playful. And imagine, you've had experiences. You know, this isn't black and white. This isn't just all phase 1 feels like phase 1. You've had experiences of magic. You've woken up early and prayed and then had a great day. You've done it. So you know what it feels like. And you know it's possible. And that is how you can believe in it and actually follow through with the physical steps of doing it. But we're not going to give you the party of celebration until you're really locked in. Okay? But go ahead and pat yourself on the back for how far you've come. Find the people who are encouraging you and say thank you and be grateful for those people who believe in you, you know. And the people who don't, and the people who question you, hold space for them because they're struggling. Okay? You know who we're talking about. Okay? People are struggling out there. Everyone in the 3D is feeling it right now. Okay? There's trauma to the nation. Trump just got shot at. It's traumatic. Okay? And those are the manifestations of the ego that are the most obvious, and we want to make them enemies, but it's all part of the duality world. Do you still want to be in a world where all of this is going on? Do you? No. So let that be your motivation. You want to step into phase 2 so you don't have to be thrown around in this world of duality anymore. Okay? You really want to heal. You want the light to surround you all day, and you can bring other people with you. I know. I could have COVID right now, and somebody who took the vaccine was like, should have taken the vaccine. I was like, oh no, you didn't. I took a homeopathic, and then I stopped having the chills, and now I still have a cough. That does not mean I should have taken the vaccine. Anyways, we were having an argument. She wanted the last word. Okay, Cal, so, like we said, it's the same answer. In the 3D, you don't know how you're going to get through this. But step 1, and you've been trying to wake up early, but it's been hot and it's been hard to sleep comfortably, and so, but that's okay too, because when your motivation to do something is blocked, like your ability to accomplish something you have a strong urgency to do, when that block goes away, you go fast. It's like a slingshot, or yeah, a slingshot. You pull it back, you pull it back, you pull it. The more you pull it back, the more you're held back. When it lets go, it goes further. The more it's pulled back, when you let go, it's further. It's a law of physics. Okay, so keep your intention focused. Even if you don't see the fruit of your intention, stay on course with that intention. If that intention is in alignment with your true goals, eventually you'll see the fruit. Eventually you will. So don't give up. Don't give up. Okay. We know what's coming. We've already told you